Hi garden friends, so today we're going to talk about the Japanese beetle traps. So do you have Japanese beetles in your garden yet, or on your trees, wherever it might be? I decided to do something about it. I was doing a lot of hand picking because I just have so many here within my flower beds. I just love them, and they love my vegetable garden too. What they've been getting on mostly though has been the flowers, and I had to do something. And there's several things you can do. Soap and water works good, if you can mix up a spray of soap and water. And then you can also do a bucket of water with some soap and just go and hand pick. I'll go by the plant. There's usually they kind of surround by clusters. And I'll just knock on the plant, and in the bucket it goes, and then I just got a whole bunch at a time. But another thing I decided to do, and I wanted to try, and some people say these don't work, they just lure more to your property. Well, I did some research online, and there's a bug expert that says that's a myth. It'll only lure from 200 yards. So we live on a farm here, so it's basically just going to do it in our area here, and the closest neighbor is probably a quarter of a mile. So I decided to get these bug traps. It's called the Bondi Beetle Bagger Japanese Beetle Trap. Very easy to set up. It works wonderfully. I probably have gotten at least an ice cream bucket full. Yeah, an ice cream bucket full of bugs or more so far. And I'm going to be showing that to you today and showing you what I have gotten on my first day. I think I'm probably on my 4th or 5th day by now, and it's getting to be less beetles around, which is really great. So let's go take a walk. Well, I have to show you something. We have those Japanese beetles really bad here. And I've heard good and bad about these traps, but all I can say is this is one day of bugs collection. One day. This bag has been back here on the north side of the plants. It's supposed to be downwind. This one was over on the west side, and then I had it over on the east side. It didn't collect as much, so I put it back here with the other one. So you can say what you will, but it did collect a lot, and my chickens have a lot of bugs I'm going to put in with their food. What happens is they come down, watch this one, they'll come down and hit the yellow part, and then it'll take them right down into the funnel, and away they go. Been catching them all day long, and it really does attract them. Pretty neat. It's going to help me out. I'm also going to spray too, but this collected so many today. I was just amazed by how well it works. This is the Bondi trap, beetle trap, so I imagine they all work similar. And there's one that just went in. They'll go in, they'll fly right in toward the yellow piece. This is what attracts them right here. And then they'll slide right down and go right down in there. Well, it's pretty neat. All day long it's been going on. That's a lot of bugs in a day, isn't it? We live out in the country. We don't live in town. And so I don't know if that's going to be an issue with attracting bugs from all over, like your neighbors. And you know, we're out in the country, we're out on the farm. So there's some beetles that I just picked off by hand today, and they're going to the chickens. The chickens love them. So I had to put that little cage around there to keep the dog from jumping up. She actually was eating these the other day. Crazy. So 3 to 5 feet above the ground, and put them 8 to 25 feet from where you want to get rid of your bugs. Say my garden areas right over here, all this area. So I put them to the north side of our property here, And there's still some flowers and stuff here, but this was a good place because it gets sun. They like to be in the sun also. It really attracts them. So I just wanted to share that with you. Give it a try if you want. If you're getting invaded with them, I mean, there's a lot of other things you can do to take care of these bugs, but we just have them really bad this year, and it's just unbelievable. There went one in. It's very cool how it works. So today I sprayed this bed, and I sprayed a couple other things because, you know, I have a huge area here, and I cannot afford to let it just get demolished. So I'm going to do what I have to. I'm going to do some spraying, and I'm also going to do the traps. You do what works best for you. Here is one on my green beans. They will tear holes in your leaves, looking like skeleton-like leaves after they're all done. They are just awful little insects. This is what they've done to my zinnia plants. They love zinnias. I don't see too many on the zinnias today, thank goodness. But they already have done some damage, and it's just cosmetically ugly. Here's one on my marigolds. Yesterday they done quite a bit of damage on my marigolds. I picked quite a few off. I have found that they like to hide down in the marigolds. I don't see too many on here today, so I think we're kind of getting ahead of it here. Here's some more of my zinnias. Obviously they have not found the trap yet, but we'll get them. I can hand pick some of these off, but you can see what they've done. Look how ugly that is. But that's what they do. They destroy things. They've also been on my rutabaga, and I hear a lot of bees today, so do not spray if you hear a lot of bees. I got a ton of bees swarming around here, but this is what they've done on my rutabaga. But I think I've got them in time. The rutabaga is still very pretty. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to leave it up to each individual. What do you want to do? You have to try a few different things. There's insecticide on the market, but you know that's going to also kill the beneficials, and we don't want to do that. In the description area I'm going to put a couple write-ups, and I'm going to let you read those, and you guys can make a decision what you want to use. I really love these Bondi beetle traps. I think they're great. I have 2 of them. They're very easy to set up, and you're going to start collecting beetles right away on your property. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.